Whoever wears the Mask of Akimbo shall wield the strength of 1,000 warriors, but at a price you can never escape. In the heart of Sudan, beneath the endless skies and across the vast golden deserts, there was a legend that made even the bravest warriors tremble. It was said that the Mask of Akimbo, an ancient relic, carved with the power of long-forgotten kings, held the key to ultimate strength. But those who sought its power never returned as they once were. Instead, they became slaves to the mask's curse, bound by the spirit of a king long dead. The story begins with a boy named Jalal, young but driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and power. Unlike the other children of his village, who were content with stories and games, Jalal longed for something more. His grandmother, Amina, a wise woman who had seen the rise and fall of many kings, often warned him of the mask's dark history. "Jalal," she would say, "there is power in the world that is not meant to be controlled. And the mask, it calls to those who are weak enough to listen." But Jalal did not listen. One evening, during the festival of the harvest, when drums echoed through the village and the air was thick with the smell of roasted meat, Jalal slipped away. The excitement of the celebration faded as he walked alone, guided only by a strange force pulling him toward the desert's edge. There, hidden in the sand dunes, he found the ancient temple of Akimbo. Its stone walls stood like silent sentinels, watching over a forgotten past. Inside, under the glow of moonlight, the Mask of Akimbo rested on a pedestal, waiting. Without hesitation, Jalal placed it over his face. Instantly, his body surged with energy. His muscles strengthened, his mind sharpened, and his vision flooded with images of kings and warriors. He felt unstoppable, like nothing in the world could challenge him. But as the power settled within him, a voice echoed in his mind. It was soft at first, but grew louder with each passing moment. "Free me," the voice whispered, dark and hungry. Jalal's heart pounded in his chest as the voice twisted his thoughts. He tried to remove the mask, but it was no use. It was now a part of him. The temple began to shake. The statues of ancient kings around him seemed to come alive, their eyes glowing with malice. And then his grandmother appeared, her face grim. "Jalal, you should never have touched the mask," she said. "The spirit of Akimbo will consume you. The power you seek has already taken its hold." Confused, Jalal protested. "But I feel invincible. I can control everything." She shook her head, her voice heavy with sorrow. "The mask does not give power. It takes it. It feeds on your greed, your ambition. Once it has claimed you, it will never let you go." Jalal's world spun as the mask's power twisted his body, forcing him to his knees. The voice inside his head screamed louder, demanding more. "I am Akimbo. You are nothing but my vessel." In that moment, Amina spoke once more, her words cutting through the chaos. "True strength, Jalal, does not come from taking what is not yours. It comes from knowing who you are and using your heart, not your greed, to guide you." For the first time, Jalal saw clearly. The mask was no longer the source of his power. The strength he needed was within him all along. With a final surge of will, he ripped the mask from his face. The curse lifted, and the temple began to collapse around them. Jalal and Amina fled into the desert, the mask falling to the ground, never to be touched again. As they returned to the village, Jalal felt lighter, as if a great weight had been lifted from his soul. The power he had once sought had come at a great cost, but he had learned a lesson that would stay with him forever. True power is not found in artifacts or external forces, but within ourselves. Greed and ambition may lead us astray, but wisdom, humility, and knowing who we truly are will guide us to the strength we seek.